So my sis came to me and said that she wanted to do a Galentine for our girls. So she called her friend Tangie to come and decorate. And y'all, this is the look after she did the decoration for my living room. So beautiful. This is actually my first time attending a Galentine, and also our girls as well. I'm so grateful that she thought of this idea because it was very much needed, just for us to pour back into our girls and to let them know how much they are loved and how they are valued. But yes, y'all, get into this look. It was such a beautiful night. She did such an amazing job on this decor. So simple, but very elegant. And of course, we had to get some chicken, fruit, cake, and some pizza. But this was our night. This was before the girls came in. And this is the table again with their gifts on them. And we added a little light to it because I had my husband to set the lights in our living room to be dim, just to set a nice little vibe for them. And y'all, the girls have arrived. I am so excited. It is picture taking time, and as you can see, these girls was ready. Look at my girls, sisterly love. Y'all, I love these people so much. It is so great to have a community who loves and supports, where you can come and just lay your hair down and enjoy your time. Me and my babies, I love them so. Our girl Kamaya, we love you, boo. Y'all, this picture right here is a true example of their relationship. Ari is so funny and clingy, might I add. Me and Cece is something that we share the same name. Love you, girl, and thank you so much for this idea.
Ready, set, head, shoulders, knees, toes, head, shoulders, knees, cup. Head, shoulder, head, knees, toes, head, shoulder, knees, head, shoulder, knees, head, shoulder, cup.
Everybody has already, or ones have already done it, but the importance of why you shouldn't, what comes with it, the soul ties, and all of those other things. And then learning and knowing how to break generational curses, what passes down through the bloodline. But purity is so important because saving yourself is so big. You don't want to tap into something, connecting yourself with someone who God has not ordained for you and cause a soul tie. Then once you're married, whatever you have and that individual posited into you, you carry it on throughout your life, and you wondering why you keep attracting the same people. You wondering why your emotions are up and down. Just to talk about why purity matters, because y'all are at an age where there's so many distractions, there's so many things going on.
When I look in the mirror, I see somebody that can finally look at themselves in the mirror. It was very hard for me to look at myself and be happy with what I saw because I was still battling, still broken. I see somebody that's worth it. I see somebody that's still healing but has healed a lot. I see somebody that God is literally stripping and building back up the way He wants me to be built back up. So I see worth, I see beauty, I see freedom. I really see freedom.
When I look in the mirror, I see a girl that loves hard, that lately has been loving herself.
I see somebody that's healed from a lot of past experiences. Somebody that values herself now.
It was always about my insecurities. So now when I look in the mirror, I see a confident, beautiful woman who has bloomed into who God has called her to be. So that is what I see when I look in the mirror.
I see sadness and brokenness and lack of sleep, and just positively, I see someone that's strong and that's willing to push through regardless of what she's going through.